On Monday, a briefing was held for the members of the Law and Justice Committee of Parliament by the Law Commission and senior officials of the Ministry of Law and Justice on the crucial issue of Uniform Civil Code. Even though the Uniform Civil Code is still yet to be a law, but consultation process has already begun by the Law Commission, and so far they informed the committee that at least 19 lakh suggestions have been received from the people. Now, in the committee meeting today, the Law Commission made a detailed presentation before the members, telling them what transpired in 2018 and how the consultation paper and what are the findings of the consultation paper as well. Of course, many members of Parliament were very keen to understand why the government was in such a hurry to bring the bill and why the government was not consulting people and not telling them the form of the bill before it is really brought in, and how could they agree or disagree with a law without knowing what its findings really were. On their part, sources say that the government argued that the 2018 paper, in which, remember, the Law Commission had said that there was no need for a uniform civil code, was largely a consultation and it did not give out any recommendation. And without giving out any recommendation, it would be very difficult for the government to come up with any bill or come up with any legislation. Members of Parliament asked the government and the officials present over there what was the impact in certain states, for example, the rights of the tribals and the rights of the people of the Northeast, who have a unique identity of their own as well. There are some MPs who also raised the issue that was a burning issue or could be a burning issue in states like Punjab, where of course the Sikhs would largely protest to this kind of a move and this kind of a legislation as well. Members also wanted to understand from the government in terms of what were they doing about the other concerns that they really had, in terms of what form the law would really take. So obviously, to which the government has said that they will be coming up and giving the committee a response in writing at a later date as well. Several members of Parliament, including P. Wilson and Mr. Vivek Tankha, both have written letters to Sushil Modi, and those letters are there in the public domain to see why they felt that this was not the time for the law like this to be brought in as well. Even though Shiv Sena MPs present in the committee are said to have supported the government's move to bring such a legislation, something which they have also articulated in the past, but they also wanted to find out if this was a poll move, and their fear was that government was going to use this in the upcoming 2024 elections. Well, there was no member of Parliament from the TMC present in this particular meeting because it was given to understand that because of the upcoming elections in the state, members have excused themselves from this committee meeting today as well. Several members of the Parliament from Congress party, whether it is Manikam Tagore, Vivek Tankha, Jasbir Gill, were amongst those who were present in the committee meeting today. The BJP, of course, was represented by the chairman of the committee, Sushil Modi. Apart from that, prominent lawyer Mahesh Jethmalani and the others were present in the meeting. DMK was represented by P. Wilson, and of course, the other members of the Parliament who were present in the meeting also included Maluk Nagar from the BSP, and the BSP in principle has not objected to the bill. The BRS was also represented in this particular meeting, and the BRS a member of Parliament who was present in the meeting had also said that they were also fearful of the fact that the government will use this for the upcoming elections. As far as the officials were concerned, the officials who were present in the meeting was the member law secretary, Mr. K. Biswal, who gave the detailed presentation, and several senior officials of the Ministry of Law and Justice also were present along with him, and they answered questions, and they said that the answer to the questions that the members had really asked of the committee in the committee meeting would be given by written response. One thing that Sushil Modi has been able to assure the committee members is that this is not the first and the last meeting. Of course, there's a long process to go before the bill actually came in and the bill was brought in by the government. And meanwhile, they will be having many more meetings and many more questions will be answered. And only after clarification will they go ahead with the bill as well. So this is not a meeting to discuss the bill, but this was just to keep them updated and keep them educated about the progress so far.